Hi guys, Puddin here with a game for you in my Tier 9 US Premium Battleship, the USS Missouri. As you can see, I am divisioned up with two of my clanmates. Now, my captain skills are Extra Fighter, Expert Marksman. Might as well take use of Steven Seagal because he gets a bonus to that. Adrenaline Rush, Superintendent for Extra Radar, Basics of Survivability, Advanced Fire Training, and of course Concealment because I do enjoy stealthy battleships. My modules are Protect My Main Batteries, Longer AA, the Special US Accuracy Mod, DAMCOM 1, DAMCOM 2, and of course more Concealment because I do think it benefits the US. Now our initial game plan is to go to C and support C. Now, the Missouri and the Iowa kind of have the same yet different play styles. Now, the radar, just so you know, lasts, I think, 35 seconds, and it has a range of 9.5 kilometers. Not exactly 9.5, it's like 9.48 or something, but 9.5 is what I go by. Where the Iowa gets a fighter plane, you get radar, which means you can be a little bit more aggressive if you want to make use of your radar. Now, as we all know, I do like aggressive playstyle, but I don't exactly want to be the first one in also. There are 3 destroyers on the enemy team. One of them is a Kaba, so they really only have, I believe, 2 cap contesters. Now, I am going to make the cut in a little bit later, but I still want to get an aggressive approach to make use of my radar. Now, the game plan was go to C and push C. Cyclone's coming in. New game plan is survive until the Cyclone hits. It just seems the team with more ships generally does better in the Cyclone. Now the thing with the Cyclone is you definitely want to be grouped up to catch somebody off. I'm going to take shots in the Kaba because, well, why not? If I get a lucky salvo, if I aim correctly, hopefully I can get some shells in and get some damage done to that guy. I think it's an absolute joke that the nerfs that they are doing to it. While I have gotten torpedo hits, I really never relied on my torpedoes in that ship. But as you can see, we've got A cap, we've got B cap, and we are going to C. Now, I do believe that is the Cav that went to A, and I believe that is the right call. We had the DD advantage. While they have 3, we had 4. There's no harm sending him to A to scope it out, because if they just didn't even bother, as you can see, we got a free cap, which now puts pressure on them as we lose our first destroyer. But nobody has a cap except for us right now. Trying to hold my shots a little bit, waiting for these guys to be broadside. But the other thing is, nobody's making any headway in capping C. We are not making headway capping Bravo, which is why I want to push up to use my radar. Now I'm holding my shot because I saw that this guy was going to run aground. And I'm just waiting for him to, start his reverse. Then I'm going to take the shots, which should come in a little bit better. As you can see, there still is something on C. Now, they are capping C because our destroyer, for whatever reason, had to get off of it. I'm not going to criticize too harshly because I wasn't paying attention to the minimap, what was going on with him. I'm going to ignore the Kaba because hitting that guy when he's got a speed boost on with this thing, it's really going to be more or less him screwing up than my skill. I can't help out by trying to figure out which way he's going to go, But really, it's going to take him going where I suspect he's going to go. And he is kind of at range, especially pulling the speeds he is. Slowing down, cutting my speed. I do not know if I'm in radar range. I noticed that the Fletcher is 11 kilometers, so it's a good thing I did not waste a radar on him. But he is spotted, going to take a shot, and I do a nice 4,000 damage. Now, if you notice to the mini-map, most of their team is down here. As the Iowa runs aground, I'm aiming right into his boiler room, but really I'm kind of hoping the shells are going to come in like right in his nice citadel. He's showing plenty of sight, but unfortunately, for whatever reason, my dispersion was not well. I do believe he was turning while he was also reversing, and I was aiming a little bit too high. See him on low health, want to finish the target. I don't know how many times I've seen battleships this low health just get away, but I decide to shoot the Charles because I do believe my division mate in St. Louis was saying he was going to shoot at him, so I figured might as well try to take out see if I can get a big chunk out of the Charles instead of wasting a salvo on the Iowa. But if you're not division up or talking to somebody, wait a couple seconds before you shoot to see if somebody else finishes them off. If you don't see shots going in, take the shot, finish the guy off. Don't give him a chance to get his health back. Now, remember I said the game plan was survive until the Cyclone hits. If you notice, we're kind of outnumbered down here. Well, the Minotaur, I do believe, has excellent position. There's only Turbines, myself, and the St. Louis down here, really to take the brunt of the force of these battleships. Not a good position to be in. I don't know where the Fletcher was, so I'm gonna pop my radar just to see if I can see him. You know, just knowing where he is gonna give me a better idea of what I should do. I cut in just a little bit to stop my turn to get shots in on wherever I can. I'm gonna take a shot in at the Charles as my radar just picks up the Fletcher. I get a nice citadel on the Charles, which is what I wanted. I have a problem killing those things. In general, I have a hard time doing big damage to friendships, while it seems whenever I was playing them, I was always taking massive hits. Now, the reason I shot at the cruiser instead of battleships is because, one, battleships can't heal. That Charles is a tier 8. He gets no heal, so I might as well take out as much damage as I potentially can on him. Gonna take a shot in on the Duke Rover because he is showing enough of the side to where I can get a nice chunk. I only get 6,000. I would have liked to see a little bit more, but he was also angled. As you can see, the Cyclone is starting to take effect. By the little indicator in the upper right hand of your screen, you can see the detection is going down. Now, what I am in essence really doing is putting myself in a kiting position. Those guys have to follow me, and the Minotaur's in smoke. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to see much. Going to use a heal, but I actually want to close the distance, get closer to the Minotaur, because if I do get lucky enough to pick something up for him, he is in smoke and he will be able to shoot. Now, I know I am broadside to an awful lot of battleships, but they can't see me. I can't see them. We managed to lose ACAB. We are down on ships. We've only sunk 2 of theirs. They have managed to sink 2, 4, 5 of ours. Now, I noticed the Minotaur is moving forward, so there's no point in trying to spot those guys behind me. The best thing to do is support the guys in front. I notice 556 is shooting at something. I can't see it. I get spotted by the cabo behind me. I just put my secondaries on him. Not going to bother. He won't be able to torp me because I am sealing away. The best thing he can do is just shoot me or harass me. Now I see 556 is taking damage. I notice the smoke cloud, so I hit my radar, shoot at the Neptune, hopefully take this guy out. Boom, one Citadel, one Neptune gone. One less ship force deal, especially ship with these torpedoes. I noticed that now there's a North Carolina, and the Cabo is still behind me. More torpedoes. My radar picks up the Minotaur. Gonna take a shot in his last last known position, but I do believe 556 got him as I ate 2 torps while I was trying to turn my ship to see what was coming in behind me. Five manages to finish off the rune. Gonna shoot the plane down. Not sure what the heck is spotting me where it is at, but I do know there's a destroyer behind me. They do have the destroyer advantage, which gives them a huge advantage in this situation. Just gonna keep driving forward with the team. Now at this point I tell my division mate, said, hey man, listen, you need to be the one to go to A. What I'm going to do is push forward and then turn around and go bow on to the guys behind me. As soon as we deal with the guys in front of us, get a nice 3,000 salvo on the gearing. I turn to get my rear turrets into play because the sooner that guy dies, the better off we are, as my division mate gets the final kill on him. Now I'm burning. I can't put it out, but I need to get some distance between what is behind me because apparently somebody can see it. I cannot. I'm trying to make my turn to get bow on to these guys, and like I said, I told my division mate, you just need to get the A. Let me and the rest of the team deal with what's at B here. I stopped my turn because Torps don't know who they were, what they were doing. I hit my repair. Now friendlies can see what can see these ships. I cannot. So I hit my radar, and this is a huge advantage that I have in playing the Missouri, is I do get radar, especially in this situation. The North Cal cannot see me. I can't see him. Now I do believe with my radar I'm only going to get 2 salvos off. Trying to aim underneath his citadel. He is starting to turn into me. Get a nice 9,000 damage. Managed to disable his gun. Not sure what the Minotaur is doing, but our gearing is actually in a nice position. While these guys see us, the gearing is going to be able to get along the side of these guys as the Minotaur finishes off the North Carolina and Cabo. Now my plan is to actually push forward to spot for the Minotaur. I should have said something in chat. Hey, I'm going to move up and spot for you. You know, stay in your smoke. I should be able to handle this stuff. Now, I take a shot at the friendly. I slow down and instantly slam into reverse. Now, I'm going to aim at the Charles. I need to kill ships that I can potentially kill with 1 salvo. I do believe 5-5's got torps out on the battleship. I take my shot in at the Charles, get a Citadel, finish him off as we lose our Minotaur. So now it's myself and just the gearing. Fire the rear turret. finish him off. Now at this point, I'm like thinking I need to angle against both of these guys, but the Iowa is the bigger threat right now. I should be able to do massive damage to this Frederick because he is showing me an awful lot of his side, but I need to maintain an angle to both of these guys. Now the gearing is going to make a bold play here, and it is the correct play, I believe. I had failed to the chat when this had happened because of course this is a very intense situation. As you can see, I have no more no more hails. I'm extremely low health. Was aiming for the Frederick's gun to try to take out one of his guns, but the gearing sends torps against the Frederick and the Iowa. We lose our gearing, but he got his torps. The Frederick has to turn to avoid the gearing torps. Taking a shot, trying to take out one of his guns. Notice he's going to die, and then I started thinking, all I have to do is ram the Iowa when we win, and I start moving forward. If I just kept reversing, I would have missed these torps. I noticed it too late. This is my fault, not the Gearing's fault. As soon as these guns come into play, I'm going to finish this guy off. So we're going to check out the post-battle results. 148,000 damage, Confederate fireproof dreadnought, and with the 3 ships I sent to the bottom of the sea, second place with the base experience of 2,300, just behind 556 and his Minotaur with the base experience of 2,800. I think we did a good job carrying the team. As you can see, I walked away with 1.4 million credits. Now I run every single thing I can to make more money in the ship. It's because it's what it does. 141,000 damage coming from my main batteries. 7,000 from my secondaries. I would just like to say thank you to 556 who made this victory possible. Please compliment good teamwork, good team play. We are quick to report, slow to compliment. Please keep your replays coming in. We do enjoy them. The email for that is in the description down below. We do appreciate all the support you guys do give us. Please hit that like and subscribe button and have yourselves one heck of a great day.